Hello, testing, testing, testing. This is pr.x Stewart preparing himself for the Graham Norton show, and I think we're nearly ready, so roll cameras, lights, action.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the show. No, you're wearing the same thing. Hey, thanks for keeping me company again. Tonight, as well as pr.x Stewart, who you just saw there, we've also got from Westworld, Thandie Newton, the always very funny Ricky Gervais, and a special home performance by Christine and the Queens, plus more of your red chair stories from your very own houses. Now, I know in lockdown, a lot of you are doing a lot of online shopping. Perhaps you're the person who bought this rug. Yeah, you're the same person who still struggles to understand metric sizes. He looks thrilled. Maybe you're the mother who bought this beautiful teddy bear. Oh, lovely. Sadly, the shop was running a little short on stuffing. So cuddly. Maybe this summer dress caught your eye. Fashionable, stylish, but a little shorter than you thought it would be. Yeah. What could be nicer than this gorgeous throw? Anything. Anything would be nicer than that. Or perhaps your eye was caught by this beautiful jumpsuit. Yeah, I'll have that. Yeah, it doesn't fit quite the same when it arrives in the house. No. You're all very welcome. Also welcome are my first guests tonight. Star of stage and screen, Sir Patrick Stewart, and with him his lovely wife, Sunny Ozell. Hello both. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Graham.
Are you Lady Stewart, Sunny Ozell?
That's technically yes. Isn't that good stuff?
Sunny is from Nevada, and I don't think there are too many ladies in Nevada. I mean, let me withdraw that remark immediately. There are lots of wonderful ladies in Nevada, but with the actual title conferred on them. Well,
yes. The Ozell clan, we're going to get very, very angry with you there. So obviously, you're very in love, but this is different. Spending this much time together is a thing. How's it going? Is everything still rosy in the garden?
We're wonderful. We're super fortunate, and he's doing his puzzles, and I'm doing a lot of cooking, and we're reading, and we're catching up on television. And
I just want to put something up.
Wow.
This is one of my finished puzzles in LUC. It's actually framed because I framed them all.
Wait a minute, Patrick, is that a jigsaw?
That was a jigsaw puzzle. And right here is one I've just finished, and I've got to be so careful because it's loose. But this is a Frank Stella painting done as a jigsaw puzzle.
How long did that take you?
This took weeks. It was very challenging because it's an abstract piece, and that's what I spend a significant amount of each day doing. And by the way, yours and my friend Hugh Jackman, we both got a mention in the Saturday's business edition of the New York Times as jigsaw puzzlers.
Wow. Sonny, do you buy those jigsaws for him?
what I love about Patrick is his modesty,
Warm hearts all over the United Kingdom.
The last time I did that on your show, I was kissing Ian McKellen, if I recall.
I think he's your pass. You're allowed.
Oh, thank you.
And Patrick, one of the lovely things you're doing during this time is you're doing a Shakespeare sonnet every day.
Yes. It was about 2 weeks ago that one Saturday evening, maybe after a glass of wine.
Or three.
No shame on you. I began to recite one of the sonnets that I knew by heart. And Sonny said, stop, wait, no, I want to record this. So she recorded it, and it was fine. And we decided we'd post it. We did, and the response was extraordinary. So I dreamed up, based on something my mother used to say to me when I was little, when she cut up bits of fruit. She would say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So I had this idea of a sonnet a day keeps the doctor away. It was a light-hearted pun on these very difficult times that we're living through. And my plan is to record one sonnet every day. And I'm now, when we wrap with you, I shall record sonnet 27. So we're moving along.
Do you want to give us a preview of Sonnet 27, or is there a particular favourite you have that you'd like to brighten our evening with?
Well, you know, there is one here, and it's one that I have recorded. I hope you will not feel that you were second choice in this.
No.
I'll give you a few lines of this one because it's one of my favorites. By the way, there are 154 sonnets, and most of them I don't know at all. So it's
well, you know, Judi Dench is spending lockdown learning them.
She's learning them.
I mean, she's only got to 6, but but that's her plan.
And does she then perform them?
No, I don't know what she does with them. I mean, annoys the neighbours. I don't know what she does.
It's just an exercise. Okay, well, this is Sonnet 17. Who will believe my verse in time to come if it were filled with your most high deserts? Though yet heaven knows it is but as a tomb which hides your life and shows not half your parts. If I could write the beauty of your eyes, and in fresh numbers number all your graces, the age to come would say, this poet lies. Such heavenly touches ne'er touched earthly faces. So should my papers, yellowed with their age, be scorned like old men of less truth than tongue, and your true rights be termed a poet's rage and stretched meter of an antique song. But were some child of yours alive that time, you should live twice, in it and in my rhyme. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Patrick. Thank you, Sonny. I'll let you lovebirds get off now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a joy. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, my next guest plays the robot Maeve in the hit HBO drama Westworld, currently in its 3rd season. Before we talk to Thandie Newton, let's have a look at a clip.
I believe I'm the one you want. Now, boys. Don't you know a lady likes a little warm-up before you brandish your weapon at her? That's better. Now, let's have a little fun, shall we?
Whew. And Thandie Newton joins me now. Hi, Thandie. How are you doing?
Hello. What a nice intro.
I know. Kick ass. Congratulations on Westworld. I mean, it seems to get bigger and bigger. This is a huge hit.
Oh, wow. Yes, great. I just love that we just keep trying new things and investigating the story, you know, more deeply. And I love the character I play. I really do.
And what's interesting is because it's a big kind of, popular drama, and yet it's really kind of in your head. It's like trying to explain it to someone is quite hard. Can you give us a whirl on what's going on in season 3?
Ooh.
Good luck.
So, okay, season 3 is a complete reverse of everything that we've seen in 1 and 2, in that no longer is it humans visiting the world of the AI. It's now AI in the real world.
But then it's an extra complication because what we just saw, that's not a theme park. That's like a virtual world or something.
Yeah, that's right, Graham.
Okay, my head hurts.
Yeah, it's but as a new character played by Vincent Cassel. Vincent Cassel, like my talk about bucket list, and he's trying to recruit Maeve. So he's trying to like worm into her head and make her think that she's something that she isn't. And so he creates an entire world, this virtual reality, to try and trick her, and it doesn't work.
Woo. And Maeve, as you say, she's a real kick-ass character. She's very kind of an action figure. But in lockdown, you've been doing your own action movies. We've got a clip of you with a Nerf gun. This is very impressive. Here's Thandie Newton with a Nerf gun.
Oh, I can't believe you put this on it.
I love homemade slow-mo.
Check it out.
Oh.
No padding, no elbow pads, no knee pads. They were not blanks in that Nerf gun. They were real darts, okay? Real foam darts. It's like you know when you can't say walkies around a dog because it will just like freak out and want to go to the door. If I say Nerf anywhere near my 6-year-old boy, it's not just me who gets engaged. The whole family. We literally have them at night. We have glow sticks and Nerf guns, and we all hide in different parts of the house. Yeah, it's better.
Wow, it sounds fun around your house.
It's been full 100% playtime every day.
Because now, talk us through this. You posted a makeup tutorial.
Yeah.
How many people are involved in this? I think it's your chin. We can say that.
Hey,
but
what are you saying? What are you saying? It's rude. You know.
All right, here's Thandie Newton doing a makeup tutorial. You will want to try this yourself at home once you see this.
Hey, this is Thandie, obviously. Although I feel like I got out of the wrong side of the bed this morning. Anyway, I'm just feeling a bit unusual. But yeah, just at home isolating, and thought I'd just try out a few bits of makeup. A little bit there, and then this. Oh yeah, that looks good. That's so. Oh yeah, I mean, look at that. Day to night, or just a bit of sprucing up for the day. Just stunning.
God is in the details. Well done, Thandie.
You know, I see why people do the makeup tutorials now. It's satisfying.
You've got rid of stunt people in your life. You've got rid of the glam squad. It's you're one-stop shop.
It's the real me, you know. Yeah, 100%.
Thank you very much for chatting to us, Thandie. Westworld continues on Sky Atlantic on Mondays and also available on Now TV. Bye-bye, Thandie. Take care of yourself.
Mwah. Bye, honey.
Now, as Thandie was saying there, maintaining your appearance even in lockdown is very important. Perhaps the most challenging aspect is the home haircut. Now, all over the world, people have resorted to trying to do it themselves, or if they're lucky enough to have a loved one, asking them to do it, like this man.
I just want a fade. You know what a fade is?
I know what a fade is, yeah.
She says yes. Does she?
That is so high.
I think not.
That is so high. That is so high.
Ooh, look at that face. They're splitting up the minute lockdown's over. Now, if you are cutting someone's hair, one of the things to do is to make sure you get a nice straight line at the back. Otherwise, you know, it could look silly. It could. I mean, it could look silly. But if you are doing a fringe, say, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. You just take a little bit off the front. That can't go wrong, can it? Someone who's quite happy there's a lockdown for 10 weeks. This is one of my favourite ones. This is really adorable. A 5-year-old boy decided he was going to cut his own hair. Well, I say 5. He was 5 when he started cutting his hair. When he finished, he'd reached retirement. Give him a pipe and some boiled sweets. You look at it, you got to think, oh, come on, Graham. I mean, that's the front. It probably doesn't look so bad from the back. That Benedictine monk look never goes out of fashion, does it? The home haircut, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's see if that rings any bells with my next guest. Ricky Gervais is here. Hello, Ricky.
Hello.
Have you faced the horror of home haircuts yet?
Yeah, I gave myself a little trim, just with little nail scissors and, you know, just in the mirror. Of course, I can only see the front bit, so the back bit's probably a horror. I imagine that's how the mullet started. People giving themselves a haircut. Listen, my mum used to cut my hair when I was at school for years, right? Which sounds bad, right? But I dreaded that. You know, when you have a haircut at school, you walk in and everyone goes, haircut. I dreaded that so much that when my mum said, you need a haircut, I used to make her cut it over a week. So she'd cut a little bit at a time. So when I went to school, it's like I never had a haircut for 10 years. It was just always the same. So, listen, I'm a comedian. I didn't get anywhere because of my looks, so I really don't care.
You were like the Terry Wogan of school. Your hair never really changed.
I'm very much like that, yeah.
And how are you coping? Because you do still, you still being distracted by Twitter. You're kind of giving are they kind of like the State of the Nation addresses on Twitter?
Yeah, the joke is that I'm like Churchill during the war, trying to keep up the morale. I do a live Twitter feed over at 6 p.m. and of course it's a shambles. I mean, you know how much effort goes into a half-hour show, right? Not this one. I turn it on. I've started drinking. It's an absolute shambles. But yeah, it kills the time. It kills half an hour.
Yeah. My takeaway from that is poor Jane.
Yeah, I've never heard Jane say this so much in the last month. Right? She's trying to write another novel at 10th, right? She's working at home. She always works at home, but I'm usually out, right? And so I'm singing along, I'm playing things on YouTube. I'm saying, play tennis, play table tennis, play tennis. Okay. She was going, shh, keep quiet, darling, keep quiet. So affectionately, okay, shush now for 1 hour. It must be like having a toddler home during the holidays. So yeah.
And you are still on telly, because the second series of Afterlife, it's on Netflix. Now, the first series, it did incredibly well, the first series, didn't it?
Yeah, I've never had a reaction like it. I don't just mean the size of the reaction or the viewership. It's probably the most watched thing I've done, but it's not that. It's the emotional response I got. People come up to me on the street, or they used to. Now I say, get back. But when they used to come up to me, it was always something like, oh, I lost my brother last year, or my wife, and they don't usually get a chance to talk about that. And you realise that everyone's grieving. Everyone's gone through something this year, varying levels of, trauma, but everyone's, lost someone. And I put that more into the second series. It's definitely a man going through the 7 stages of grief and how he copes with it. But yeah, it was a fantastic reaction.
And one of the really striking things about the series is your performance. I mean, this is a kind of a fully rounded, emotional, acted performance. Yeah,
well, I've always snuck in a little bit of drama or realism, really. I mean, I think comedy and drama are different branches of the same tree. It's just how real it is. And I think when you're dealing with something, when you're trying to reflect real life is everything. We're laughing 1 minute and crying the next. And I was worried that people could take that, but of course they can. They get it. They get that someone's angry or sad, and sometimes something funny happens. People get it. That happens every day. Like in my stand-up, I talk about the way we all joked at my mum and dad's funeral. We were crying, but we were making jokes. That we can do that. That's being human. So as long as it's real and it's interesting and you're going through all those emotions, I think people don't care whether you call it a comedy or a drama or it's all in the mix.
And one of the challenges you've given yourself as an actor is you are with a dog a lot of the time. And you genuinely get on with this dog.
I love the dog.
I think this is an outtake of you and Brandy in bed.
She's just a brilliant dog.
All right, that's enough. Right, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have a shower. Cheers. Down. Bad girl, Brandy. Bad girl. Bad girl, Brandy.
What is going on there? Have you put dog food down your T-shirt or something?
I don't know. I think she just got... I don't know. Maybe she was meant to just do that and she got carried away, like the taste of my hair gel or something. I don't know what I had on. But, yeah, I took it as real affection. Yeah, I it's so funny that when I said goodbye to the cast and crew on the last day, hugging everyone. Do you remember hugging?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, hugging everyone goodbye. But when I said goodbye to the dog, that's when I nearly cried. Because I was thinking, she doesn't know why she's not going to see me next week. She's worked with me for so long. So I probably overestimated how sad the dog was to not be seeing me.
You said there's a clip. What do you need to tell us anything about it beforehand?
Oh, it's just that, you know, my character works for a local free newspaper and he has to cover banal stories of people trying to get in the paper. And this one is about a woman who's suing a dodgy plastic surgeon because everything went wrong. Her face was paralysed and she had stuff done. So it's that.
Here it is.
My old face was paralysed. It's only just gone back to normal.
Has it?
Yeah. My boobs leak. They're fake and all.
Are they?
Yeah, I'm rock hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, and that was the same guy that did your face?
Yeah, I was furious. Still am.
Are you? It's hard to tell.
If you think he botched my face and chest, you should see my minge. It's like a butcher's bin.
That is lovely, Ricky. Really, really lovely.
Thank you.
What a gorgeous image. Listen, Afterlife, it starts streaming on Netflix on the 24th of April. Ricky Gervais, thank you so much for joining us. I'll let you get back to Twitter and annoying
My
Jane.
pleasure. This is easy. I wish I could film everything in my house with a drink. This is a revelation.
It's the future. I'll see you again. Take care.
Cheers.
Right, it is time for music, and tonight's very special home performance comes from French pop sensation Christine and the Queens. Christine,
hey.
Bonsoir.
Bonjour.
Where are you? Are you in Paris, yeah?
I'm in Paris, yes.
It's beautiful.
Merci beaucoup. It's really minimal. I don't like furniture.
Okay, so what are you going to perform for us tonight?
Tonight I'm going to perform a track called I Disappear in Your Arms.
Beautiful.
Really gloomy.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Shall we?
You want to prepare yourself? Yeah. So here she is, Christine and the Queens, performing live in her very own home.
When I dare to forgive you through my pain, you punish me more. And my strength turns it against myself as you stay on the shore. If the crying, then you must begin. You feel my God. 'Cause I need to turn all those tears to solid gold. It's just solid gold. You say you love me, now I doubt it. 'Cause you're up to something you can't have. 'Cause you want to something you can't have. And the light disappear in your arms. In your arms. In your In the sea of beauty, in the fountain of beauty, in the river of beauty.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Thank you so much for that.
Well, thank you for having me doing that.
Honestly, I mean, what a challenge to just kind of, you know,
I know.
when you're used to all the lights and the sound, and suddenly it's just you in your room. So well done.
Well, thank you. Really feels like I'm a teenager again.
So that's off the EP, La Vita Nuova.
Yes, indeed. That's out now, I guess, yes.
And what's the story? So it's an EP, but it's also a film.
Yeah, I had a really rough year, and I just wanted to express that through a fever dream. So we crafted this beautiful movie that we shot at the Opéra Garnier in Paris. And I just wanted to be a broken clown in the opera. So it's quite feverish. If you guys have time to watch it and just dive into the craziness, you can.
Where can people find the film?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Oh, perfect. Even I can find that.
Yeah. La Vita Nuova, here you go. And the madness begins.
Christine and the Queens, thank you so much for that performance. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Merci.
Bye-bye.
Okay, time to check out tonight's Red Chair stories. Who's up first? Hello.
Hi,
Hi, who are you?
I'm Georgia.
And where are you, Georgia?
I'm in Doncaster, Yorkshire.
Okay, all right, homegrown. And
Yes.
what do you do when you can?
I'm a waitress.
Oh dear, so downtime.
Loads.
Yeah, all right, well, good luck to you, and hope you get back to work soon.
Thank you,
All
thanks.
right, off you go with your story.
So when I was 8 years old, we went on a houseboat down in Australia, and the houseboat was that had a jacuzzi and everything. So me, my brother, and my mum decided to hop in while my family kind of sat around and watched. And I didn't really know what to do because I was 8, so I decided to do what I'd seen like Buddhists do. So I crossed my legs and I put my hands up and I started humming. And my mum was facing like with her back towards me, so I called her over and I was like, "Oh, mum, look, I'm masturbating. And that's when she turned around and she told me, "Georgia, never say that again. You were meditating. Please don't go back to school and tell the teachers that you were masturbating in the hot tub for your summer vacation."
You can walk. A brilliant story.
Thank
Well
you.
told. Very good.
Thank you so much.
Unplug yourself and walk. There she goes. All right, who's next? Hello.
Hello, Graham. How are you?
I'm very well. What's your name, sir?
Scott Hodges.
Scott, okay. And where are you, Scott?
I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City. Well, thank you for joining us and going to all out with the red T-shirt, red chair, the works. And
Just for
what
you.
do you normally do in Salt Lake City?
I'm actually a manager for a company, and I oversee some installers in Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, and make sure they install our telephones the correct way.
Okay, off you go with this story.
Okay, very good. Several years ago, I lived in Southern California, and I worked at a bank, and I was a bank teller. And the teller next to me and I could tell we were getting robbed by two gentlemen coming up to us, and we were waiting for it. And I asked them, "Can I help you?" And the guy slammed a note down in front of me and said, "This is a robbery. Give me all the money in the cash register or in the drawers." And so we did what they told, and we threw our money into their bags and everything like that. And they took off and headed out the door. They even said, "Have a nice day." And they headed out the door, and we called the detectives and gave descriptions of them and everything. And my adrenaline started coming back down, and I was like, "I'm going to pass out. I need to go sit down." My manager said, "Go sit in the lobby real quick on the comfy chairs and relax." So I went out there, and I was sitting down for about a couple seconds, and I look over at my teller window, and I see something sitting there. I'm like, "What is that?" And so I go walking over to it, and I reached down, and I picked up my robber's wallet. He had actually left his wallet on the counter. And I looked at it and went, "Yep, that's him." And when the detectives came to interview me, they said, "Can you describe him?" I said, "Yep, he looks like that."
Wow.
So,
that story is too good for this show.
True story. True story.
There's a Netflix documentary series in that. You can walk.
Thank you.
We've never
Have a
known
good one.
quality like it. Well done. Amazing. Very rare a story is too good for the show. If you think you can beat Scott, you've got a story you'd like to share from a chair in your very own house, then do contact us at the address that's on your screen now. Thanks for watching. Do join me again next week, same time, same place. And I'll leave you with this couple from the Netherlands who are finding the fun in lockdown with the help of a pop classic.